Okay. Ah, this is continuation of this getting the NYMEX futures. Now this bar chart thing, I don't know why it worked in my class, but it didn't work here when I was in the Philippines. Perhaps it's the internet or something like that. Now, if I get number 7, which is the CME futures, uh, and you can get the WIT, Brent futures, a bunch of these things. You can get you can also get the options, okay? And I guess I don't need all this shit. Okay, so if we hopefully I adjusted the index function, so I didn't. Okay, I'm pressing F2 and apparently I didn't begin it at the beginning. And okay, so I made that a mistake on purpose, obviously. So let's get the number 7. Now, all this wonderful stuff I did over here seems to be a waste of time for the time being. So if we get the uh, options, this is this workbooks.open, okay, and I'm making a second part of the video, and it comes up here. Now, what you want to do is copy and paste this into another sheet. But you know, a lot of times I press Alt EM, and I like that one. But in this case, let's make another macro. Now, the only problem with making this macro is that we can't close this file. So we're going to have to make the macro. Uh, let's record the macro, excuse me. And I'll just leave it as macro 1 because it's in this file. Actually, let me try something. Let's make another macro and put it into uh, let's see what happens if we put it in a new workbook. Didn't work. That was a waste of time, sorry. Sorry. Oh shit, I should start this video over, but whatever. Let's put macro 3, and we're gonna have to do that. Now if you press Control A, it doesn't always work all the time, so let's click on the whole, select all, copy, and then let's move to the other sheet we were in, which was this oil future sheet I'm about to do. And let's put paste special as values. That's the key. And then what we're going to do is rename the sheet as gas futures. Now it's not gonna really be this, it's gonna be something else. Okay. And then we want to close the sheet, the other sheet. So we have to go back to the other sheet. Maybe I should have left the macro open. No, I shouldn't have, because we can't close it. So for now, let's get the macro, which is now this one. Okay, and cut it and move it to other sheet. And the first thing we do, as usual, now that now I sound a little bit like a broken record, but we put book name equal active dot name. Okay, and then we put we can even put sheet name And sometimes I call this current book or something, and I'm not going to bother with the cell name. Okay, so what we do is we copy all the thing, and then we go back to our book name. Okay, that's step number one, and then we can put an add. How about we'll put okay, equal. See the sheet.count, and that's an important one. Num sheets, and it's important you get that before you go to this workbook, and then we can put after after num sheets. I hope that works. Might not work. Or we can put, if we can, I think, I'm not sure which one will work. Shit, I should know that. And then we put active sheet dot name, and this time we put range, and we find what now come on, and we go to the get futures, and this we called sheet name, and I hope we didn't kind of use too many sheet names in our thing. Range I think as long as you keep it like this inside, it doesn't, well, we'll see. We'll see. I don't think it'll be a problem at all. Now, the problem is we need to name this sheet so we can go back and close it. So I'll put temp sheet equal active sheet dot name. Okay, and then we better close that sheet. And workbook book. No, shit. And what did I just call it? Temp sheet, not sheet, temp book. I'll change the name. Okay, now, okay. Now, the only other thing is, I think we should delete this thing, sheet, okay. We can't do that. Sheet name delete equals range name. Okay, I should have probably called this current sheet. Okay, and then we won't get kind of confused. Okay. And then I think you cannot, unfortunately, continue. Now I hate this. Resume. Okay. And then we put sheets name.delete. Okay, I know it seems like we have been programming for like an hour or something, and it's not real. This is not so bad. It's really not so bad. And that means we can, if it's there, we'll delete it, and then when we put a new sheet name in here, it will just update it. And finally, we'll put sheets, and we'll put current sheet dot select. So we're back to where we started. Okay. Now, rule number one is okay. Let's get uh, get data. How's that? Now we could cycle through this and get all the data. Okay, but I don't think we need to. Let's just get one at a time. Now, rule number one is to save the file after you've done all that work, because I violated that rule so many times. And then let's try reading one. Oh, so first thing this is a bad sign if I can't even get the macro right. Okay, so I'm going to leave this on while I make some mistakes. Oh, great. After sheets. Let's see, that's the one I was worried about. So it'll allow us to read it? I should have closed that other sheet. That's another mistake I made. Okay. I don't see how it can do this. Okay, and it says there's a large amount. Who cares? To delete it from to save it. Yes, we need that. Okay, and then it hopefully put this in CME gas futures. So that worked. Okay, and now all we have to do is get these futures prices. There are going to be a few issues. I hate this thing where I put it didn't delete the lines, and then we can press Shift Control. Oops, we can press Shift Control 3 here, and basically we see that it has the first of the month. So let's assume that that's what we want. So let's do some. Well, I put this by myself, and what we're going to do now is that was kind of amazing that it worked. Okay, now let's just really be testing. Look, it even closed the file. Oh my God. Okay, so let's try this again. Let's try to get the... Now, how about I'll cancel. Oh, shit, I shouldn't have done that. Ah, damn, that was about the most idiotic thing I could do because I really wanted it to delete that sheet because it's not going to be able to do it. Now, what I was going to do is go back and do this and take this so we can put the things off. Now, what it did here is just put it in a new sheet because it didn't know what to do. So what we're going to do is just add one thing to the macro. And in the macro, all we have to put is active application dot display alerts equal false. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to save the file again. So we'll try it one more time. I pressed it twice. Okay. Sorry to keep you watching this. You know what I'm going to do? Why don't I stop this? That really sucks. Okay, well, stop it. Just let me pause. Okay, couple mistakes as usual. First, if you're going to use a error trap thing, if you put on error go, because what happened is it made errors here and it just screwed it up. And then I had active sheet instead of active workbook here. Maybe you noticed that. And oh yes, this was an important one. You have to define the number of sheets after you delete the sheet, not before. So it can add the sheet in the right place. Okay? So now if we, which one is this? Let's redo the. How about we'll do the Brent one? So the Brent one is 10. Okay, I should put a spinner button on that or something, and then it'll just go to this one and put it into the file. Now what I'm going to do is to do I have my website? I don't have my website open. Instead I have the annual energy outlook. Look, oh, in my Saudi hotel. Oh, that looks good. Okay. And what am I gonna do? Ed Bodmer. That I even have it. Look, it almost goes there. It must be a website. So I'm gonna put this down here where it says automatically downloading data from the internet. That's where I'll put this and others. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is stop this video. We'll make it a three-part little thing. And the next thing we'll just extract the data and get it, okay?